Hey YouTube, what's going on? I'm back again with another video. Today I want to give you 15 reasons why you should pick up the Redmi Note 11 Pro. 15 reasons. Alright, first thing is, number one is the price. And you can find this on GitStop for $279. This is basically a budget phone, but it does not look or perform like a budget phone. It doesn't even have specs like a budget phone, but it is a budget phone based on the price. But that's the number one reason why you should consider picking up this phone. If you're the type of person that you're not spending over 400 for a phone, because you know today these prices for phones have gotten way out of control. You know, $12, $13, $2,000. It's ridiculous. So if you just want a great device and you want to pay little to nothing for it, you may want to consider the Redmi Note 11 Pro. Number two, the build quality. The build quality on this is great. Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and on the back. So you're going to get very, very good build quality with this device. And Gorilla Glass is very scratch resistant. I've noticed that with older devices I've had that have Gorilla Glass 5, no scratches on my display at all. For some reason with Gorilla Glass 6, I had all kind of issues with scratches. But with Gorilla Glass 5, no issue. And so far with Gorilla Glass Victus, no problem. So you don't have to worry about putting a screen protector on this, even though it comes with a screen protector already built, pre-installed. But you still don't have to worry about it because it's Gorilla Glass 5. Number three, the size of the device. You got a 6.7 inch display. I mean, this display, this phone is huge. I mean, it's big. Now, if you're the type of person that like big phones and, to watch content and do other things and play games, you're going to love the size of this device. Okay. 6.67 inches. Number four, the side mounted fingerprint sensor. Now, it's a physical fingerprint sensor, unlike the in-display fingerprint sensor. So for those of you that don't, you don't care for in-display fingerprint sensors, you don't have to worry about it. You got one right here, and you can see just how fast this thing is. It's crazy fast. So if you're the type of person that you like a physical fingerprint sensor, you want to get one, and you can see how super fast and responsive it is. It's almost 100% accurate. Honestly, I mean, it's phenomenal. Number five, the face unlock. Now, the face unlock is great as well. I'm using the Raise to Wake, and I'm behind the camera. And you can see how fast it reads my face, and I'm behind the camera. So the face unlock on here is great as well. That's definitely a reason to consider this device. If you like if you want to have more than one way to open your device, this is what I was troubled about. Google with the 6 Pro and the 6, no face unlock, and those phones, the Pro is $900, and the other one is like what, $600 or $700. This is a $279 phone that has face unlock, so there's no reason for those two devices not to have it, as well as the Velvet, the LG Velvet, the LG V60, the LG Wing. All of those phones should have face unlock. Now, am I saying that because face unlock is so secure? No, it's not about security. It's about convenience. And it's about having as many things in your phone as possible, especially when you're spending your hard-earned money. All right? All right. Number six, you get a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Yes, I said a headphone jack, something that they've pretty much eliminated from all premium devices, which I think is outrageous. Honestly, I mean, you paying over $1,000 for a device and you can't even give me a headphone jack? Seriously? And you got a phone that's not even $300 gonna give me one? No, that's unacceptable. Seriously, I'm not with that at all. Number seven, the dual stereo speakers tuned by JBL. Let me just say this. These are by far the loudest speakers that I have on any smartphone. Now, do they have the best sound quality of all my smartphones that I have? No, not the best overall sound quality, but the loudest. I mean, these speakers get super, super loud. So if you're the type of person like me, I like to watch my movies and media content without using headphones, then you're definitely going to enjoy the media experience on this device with those JBL speakers. They're the truth. I mean, these speakers sound absolutely phenomenal. Number 8, you get a 67 watt Superfast Charging brick in the box. Yes, I said in the dang on box. And it can charge his phone from 0 to 100% in 45 minutes and 0 to 88% in 30 minutes. Once again, $279, charger in the box. Unlike $1,200, $1,300, $1,800, $2,000 devices, no charger in the box. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Number 9, the display. The display on this device is absolutely beautiful. It is by far the best display that I've ever seen on a budget device. The best display ever. It's a Super AMOLED display. 1080p Full HD Super AMOLED display, and you're getting 120 Hz refresh rate and 1200 peak brightness. The phone gets crazy bright. It has a very small front-facing camera, the smallest front-facing camera I have on any of my devices. I mean, it's really, really small. And it's right in the middle where I like it. It's nice and centered. I don't like it in the corner. I know some people would rather have it in the corner just to be out of the way, but I prefer it in the center. So this thing, I mean, when you're just talking gorgeous, I mean, this display is just unbelievably beautiful. It's vivid. It's sharp. It's bright. It's punchy. It has everything. Love it. Absolutely love it. This is my favorite feature on this device, is the display. Number 10, the performance. Well, the performance on this device, very fast, very smooth. It basically operates like a flagship device. Honestly, it's just that fast and very, very smooth because you got the 120 Hertz refresh rate. So you will love the performance on this device. It actually performs like a flagship device. So performance is top notch. Number 11, you're getting expandable storage, unlike these newer devices, especially from Samsung, who removed SD card support, which a lot of people don't like, don't appreciate. I was just reading the comment section on the new S22 Ultra, and a lot of people will not upgrade from their Note 20 Ultras to the S22 Ultra because there's no SD card support. And I don't blame them. I'm not upgrading to that either. But with this device, $279, you could expand the storage. Now, I don't know to what degree you can expand the storage. I have a 200 gig card in this, but I'm going to put a 500 gig card in just to see how far it can expand, because I'm not really sure, but it does have expandable storage. Also, it's, you can use dual SIMs in this device as well. Number 12, the 24-bit hi-fi audio in here. When you put a set of headphones, plug them into your headphone jack, and you play the audio, it sounds phenomenal. It's great. I mean, it sounds really good. You got those the 24-bit audio tune by JBL. Sounds phenomenal. You would absolutely love the audio quality of this device. Number 13, you're getting an IR blaster. What that means, it's a universal remote control, which you can control your media. It's right here. I don't have it set up, but you can see it right down there. Add remote. I just haven't set this up for my TV because I got other phones that have this on there already, so I didn't feel the need to set it up for this device. But you can control more than just your TV. You know, water heater, fan, AC, many things. Your cable box, air conditioner, so many things. A light bulb, a fan, so many things you control with the IR blaster. Now that's crazy that a phone at this price point is going to give you a universal remote control. And of course, once again, all of these other premium flagships out there that over $1,000 won't even give you that option. It's sad. Number 14, the 5,160 milliamp battery in here. I'm telling you, if you want a device where you don't have to worry about battery life for days, this is the device. I get 3 days of usage out of this device. 3 days. The battery life in here is unbelievable. The best battery life that I have in any device that I have, by far, is the Redmi Note 11 Pro. And the last thing, number 15, the cameras. Now you're getting a 108 megapixel lens, wide lens on a $279 device. And I'm going to tell you right now, all you got to do is go check out my full review. I'll leave a card up there. All you got to do is look at those pictures that I did in my full review and see the quality that this device takes when it comes to photos and videos. Now, the videos, they're not the best. They can be a little choppy, just a little bit. You know, they're not as smooth as, say, your flagship devices. I mean, it's okay, but the photo quality is excellent. It really is. I mean, it's top notch in my opinion, especially for a phone at this price point. So those are the 15 reasons why I think you should definitely consider picking up the Redmi Note 11. Now, keep in mind, this is important. You have to check to make sure that you can use it with your carrier because, you know, a lot of carriers won't let you use Xiaomi phones, unfortunately. Now, it wasn't like that. Now, I'm on AT&T. Prior to them making these updates to their system and all that, I was able to use whatever phone I wanted to use. But now with this new update to their system, now I can't even use my Xiaomi phones on their with their data. Now I could use Wi-Fi, I could make calls, receive calls, shoot out text messages, receive text messages, but I can't get any internet once I leave my home. So that's disappointing. So make sure before you decide to get this. Now, if you're living outside of the country, the US, you don't have to worry about it. You should be able to use this with no problem. But if you're in the States, make sure that you can use this with your carrier. And I think the only carrier you might be able to use it with, I think, is Mint Mobile. Now, I thought you'd be able to use it with T-Mobile, but I don't know. You could check, just to make sure, take it to the store and see if they could, put in, whatever data they need to see if it'll work. I don't know, but I did a little research, and the only one I saw that said it would work was Mint Mobile. So that's the only thing that's unfortunate about this device, is that it's not unlocked for all carriers, or at least unlocked for major carriers like, AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile. They need to get with a major carrier. So, but I don't know if that's, have to do a whole lot of politics stuff. So, but anyway, those are the 15 reasons why you definitely should consider picking up the Redmi Note 11 Pro. I'll run them down to you one more time. The price, the build quality, the size of the device, the side-mounted fingerprint sensor, face unlock, the headphone jack, dual stereo speakers tuned by JBL, the 67-watt Superfast Charging, the display, which you get 1080p Super AMOLED display with 120 hertz and 1200 peak brightness, a very small front-facing camera, the performance, expandable storage, the 24-bit high-res audio tuned by JBL, the IR blaster, which is the universal remote control, the 5,160 milliamp battery, and the cameras. So those are the reasons why you definitely should consider this device. This is by far the best budget phone I ever reviewed on my channel, and it's definitely worth picking up if you can use it on your carrier. Now, if it's not your main phone, which for me it's not because I have 2 lines, I could still use this. I can't get data once I leave the home, but like I said, I can still make calls, receive calls, I could get text messages, and because this is not my main phone. My main phone is my Note 20 Ultra. So as long as I got one phone and I got internet access, I could use this as my secondary phone just to watch media content on it. I could download any YouTube video I want and play it, in the car or wherever. I could download all my music on Spotify prior to leaving the house. So I have all my music. I already got my Kindle books downloaded in here. So it's not an issue for me to use this without data. Not a problem at all. But for those of you that don't have 2 phones and this would be your main phone, you have to make sure that it'll work on your carrier. So do your homework, do your due diligence, call your carrier and find out if you could use it before purchasing it. because you'll be mad if you purchase it and then find out you can't even use it. So thank you very much for taking the time to view this content. I do appreciate it. Hope everybody out there is staying safe and staying well, and I'll check you guys out in the next one. Peace.